Hey everyone, welcome back to the next episode of our video series. If you're new here, be sure to check out the previous part before diving into this one. You can find the link in the description below. Now let's jump right into episode 10. Kelly revealed the location of Ark 1 to Ark 15. As the two Arks faced each other, the Ark 1 inhabitants found themselves defenseless, lacking both weapons and shields, unlike their counterparts from Ark 15, who were fully armed. Sharon and her crew watched anxiously, uncertain of the impending outcome. Despite attempting to establish communication with Ark 15 to discern their intentions, their efforts were met with silence. Eventually, a shuttle emerged from Ark 15, headed directly towards Ark 1, prompting Sharon to express concern that it might carry armed forces. In response, he instructed the crew to disperse and secure themselves in various sections of the ship, anticipating potential danger from the approaching shuttle. Consequently, a lockdown was initiated aboard the vessel to safeguard against potential threats. Meanwhile, in the security storage area, Kelly confronted William, urging him to join their group, but he adamantly refused. As Spencer attempted to seize Kelly's gun from behind, Kelly swiftly reacted, delivering a powerful punch that incapacitated Spencer. In the midst of the scuffle, Helena was accidentally shot, yet Kelly remained unfazed, warning others against attempting similar actions. Tensions rise among the onlookers, realizing the gravity of Kelly's determination and the potential consequences of their actions. Elsewhere, Sharon found herself with limited options on the bridge, with activating the FTL drive as her only recourse. Sharon proposed sealing the airlock to buy time, suggesting Eva for the task. Despite James's reservations stemming from past incidents, he decided to accompany Eva to ensure the job was done right. Together, they proceeded to weld the door shut, preventing potential intruders from accessing the ship. Apart from everyone else, Angus found himself outside carrying food for the prisoners. To his surprise, he encountered Kelly instead of the guards in the security storage. Kelly, revealing her betrayal, brought Angus inside and reassured everyone that she had no intention of causing harm. They simply sought to depart with their objectives. Meanwhile, in another part of the ship, Eva, James, and Sharon were busy sealing the door where Ark 15's shuttle had docked. James's frustration with Eva mounted as he recalled her support for William. However, Eva defended her actions, asserting that she acted in the interest of their survival. As the people of Ark 15 began breaching the sealed door using a razor, they swiftly assembled outside the airlock. Sharon's suspicions were confirmed, prompting her to demand they relinquish their weapons. Suddenly, Sharon opened the airlock, resulting in the soldiers being ejected into space due to the pressure differential, leading to their immediate demise. Although Sharon kept this action to herself, James and the others were relieved to have outsmarted their adversaries, relying on cunning rather than weaponry for their survival. Just when it seemed like the trouble had subsided, the scene shifts to outside the spaceship, revealing a soldier armed and aboard the ship with knowledge of Kelly's location. With everyone on the ship locked away, there was no one to intercept him. This intruder posed a significant threat to Sharon and her crew, who were unaware of his presence. Sharon instructs James to investigate their shuttle in hopes of uncovering clues as to why they were targeted. Meanwhile, the soldier reaches Kelly's location and demands that William accompany him. Despite William's refusal, citing his wife Helena's condition after being shot, the soldier threatens to kill her. In a selfless act, Helena urges William to comply, realizing the danger they're in. Kelly, recognizing the urgency of the situation, decides to leave Helena and Kat behind, binding the hands of William, Angus, and Spencer before leading them towards her shuttle, ensuring their safety with blindfolds. The soldier receives a message from Ark 15, confirming the demise of all their soldiers, and Sharon's team now guarding their shuttle, rendering it inaccessible. Kelly proposes redirecting their efforts towards the shuttle from their own spaceship, which remains unguarded. As they make their way, the soldier coerces Spencer into leading them to the shuttle's location. During their journey, they encounter Felix, who wields her husband's sword from Ark 3. Without any other weapons, Felix launches an attack on them. It's revealed that Kelly had previously convinced Felix to dispose of all the weapons from Ark 3 to prevent further conflict among their people, a decision Felix reluctantly complied with. Despite being outnumbered, Felix, a trained soldier, engages in combat with the Ark 15 soldier. The soldier repeatedly urges Kelly to shoot Felix, but a shot rings out, revealing that Felix has killed the soldier instead. Enraged by this turn of events, Kelly initially moves to eliminate Felix, but Angus intervenes to prevent further violence. Kelly agrees with Angus and proceeds towards the shuttle with Spencer and William, leaving Felix unconscious behind. Actually, the purpose of the individuals sent from ARC-15 wasn't just to retrieve William Trust, but also the genetic library containing the DNA of a specific animal. This package remained in the pocket of deceased soldier. Despite the soldier's demise, Kelly remained undeterred in her determination to proceed, leading Angus, William, and Spencer towards the shuttle. Once aboard, Spencer queries their next move. Kelly reveals their plan to head to ARC-15. When Spencer expresses his inability to fly the shuttle, Kelly reminds him of his piloting skills, divulging that Angus had informed her of this fact. Despite Spencer's reluctance, Kelly's threat forces him to comply. Meanwhile, Felix regains consciousness and is approached by Yelena, who helps him come to his senses. Felix, upon realizing the situation with the soldier's body, hastily makes his way to the bridge to alert others of the intruder aboard the ship. On the other side of the ship, Helena's condition deteriorates, and she takes her last breath. Kat, saddened by her passing, tries to help but finds the door to the medbay locked from the outside. Before she dies, Helena shares a few words, revealing that she was aware of Kat's love for William and their intimate relationship. She entrusts Kat with taking care of her before passing away. Meanwhile, Felix rushes to the bridge to inform Sharon about the intruder, only to discover that their shuttle has been launched from the ship. Realizing Kelly's betrayal, they spring into action. Angus, Spencer, and William find themselves transported in the shuttle. As soon as their shuttle reaches the ARC-15 spaceship, gunfire erupts from ARC-15 towards ARC-1. However, with the FTL charged, Sharon swiftly orders Ava to vacate the area. Utilizing the FTL, their ship creates a protective bubble, shielding them from the incoming fire. They swiftly depart from the danger zone, ensuring their safety. Now on the ARC-15, we are introduced to Maddox, a wealthy woman who continued the ARC project after Williams fired. Maddox was responsible for the creation of the FTL system in the All-Arc spaceship. However, she is revealed to be eccentric and psycho. Shockingly, Kelly is revealed to be Maddox's daughter. Upon Kelly's arrival with William, she eagerly presents her accomplishment to Maddox, expecting praise. However, Maddox responds with insults instead of praise, as she is disappointed that Kelly failed to bring the DNA she desired along with William. Following Kelly's introduction of Angus to her mother, she highlights Angus's abilities and how he can help them. Maddox then asks about Spencer, and Kelly explains that he's a pilot, which leads Maddox to believe they no longer need him. Maddox orders her guards to dispose of Spencer by ejecting him into space. However, Spencer quickly reveals his past as a second lieutenant from ARC-1, offering his help and knowledge of their whereabouts. This convinces Maddox to spare his life. Next, the focus shifts to William, who has a long-standing rivalry with Maddox, possibly due to his dismissal from the ARC project by her. Spencer informs Maddox that ARC-1 plans to go to Proxima B. Maddox questions the decision, but Spencer explains that Sharon, their captain, will come to rescue Angus, sparking Maddox's curiosity about the boy's importance. Now let's wait and see what unfolds next on ARC-15. On ARC-1, traveling super fast towards the planet Rose, Sharon and her team gathered to talk about what to do next. Some thought we should rescue William because he's really smart and could help us. But James disagreed, saying William's too full of himself and just wants power. They didn't want to save Spencer either because he's too close to William. Then they talked about Angus, saying he likes Kelly and she won't hurt him. But Alicia said Kelly's not right in the head and can't look after Angus like she can. Now everyone knows Alicia likes Angus too, so it wasn't just Sharon's choice to head to Planet Rose and leave the rest of the people on ARC-15. But if they try to save ARC-15's members, it could put the whole crew in danger. Felix suggested asking Kat to find out what ARC-15's intentions. When Felix approached her, Kat felt a deep sadness for Helena and William. She revealed that they were after the DNA of an animal, including William's, and they succeeded in obtaining it. This revelation surprised Felix, who then informed Sharon. Sharon suggested investigating the dead soldier. Upon checking his pocket, Felix discovered the DNA sample. Alicia recognized it as the DNA of a spider, known to be the most poisonous on Earth. This discovery puzzled everyone on ARC-1, as the genetics library contained DNA from various animals. The reason for specifically targeting the spider's DNA remained a mystery, leaving the crew perplexed. Finally, we catch a glimpse of the planet Proxima B, where the first ARC-15 ship has arrived. Inside the ship, Maddox has transformed it into a lavish palace adorned with precious treasures from around the world. Spencer remarks on the lobby decor, to which Maddox proudly asks if it isn't beautiful. He questions if the items were stolen, to which Maddox responds that it doesn't matter. She explains that during their departure, the world was in chaos, with fighting over resources like food and water. People who were aware of the ARC project attempted to commandeer the ships but lacked the knowledge how to operate, resulting in their demise. Only ARC-15 survived, allowing Maddox and her people to escape the dying world and start anew on Proxima B. Maddox led them to the bridge, proudly showing William the planet he had been preparing to reach, Proxima B. Both Spencer and William were awestruck at the sight of the planet, seeing it for the first time. Spencer questioned why Maddox had eliminated the rest of humanity, suggesting that there was plenty of space for everyone to coexist on the vast planet. However, William intervened, expressing his belief that Maddox and he shared similar ambitions for power. Maddox confirmed this, stating that her desire was to dominate regardless of the planet's size. She then revealed her attack on ARC-3, clarifying that her intention was never to kill indiscriminately, but rather to eliminate William and his wife. William inquired why she hadn't killed him now, to which Maddox explained that upon arriving at Proxima B, they discovered its peculiar shape, an eyeball. Due to its size, the planet didn't rotate in its orbit, resulting in one side facing the sun and being scorching hot, while the other side remained bitterly cold. Maddox concluded that human habitation on Proxima B was impossible under such extreme conditions. 10 years ago, William had proposed and solved a theory regarding Proxima B. He had developed a special device that, when activated, would set the planet in motion within its orbit, gradually rendering its atmosphere suitable for human habitation. Maddox sought William's expertise because he had already created the device. However, before William could complete his plans, the government shut down the project due to its high cost. Maddox had since installed the devices on the planet, needing only William's programming skills to activate them. When William questioned what he would gain from helping Maddox, she offered him safety and the fulfillment of his dream to live comfortably on Proxima B. William, however, insisted that this is impossible without Helena. Maddox jokingly suggested finding someone else, but William refused, knowing Maddox's true intentions. Maddox then imprisoned both William and Spencer. In confinement, Spencer inquired why William had rejected Maddox's offer, to which William expressed his distrust of Maddox. He believed that even if he complied with her demands, she would still ultimately kill them both. Thus, he chose to refuse, hoping for a better chance of survival. At ARC-1, Alicia and Dr. Kabir bring good news to James on the bridge. Alicia shares that the DNA Maddox sought could potentially treat James's fainting disease. However, James isn't entirely convinced. He questions whether they possess all the necessary ingredients to create the medicine from that DNA. Dr. Kabir reassures him that they're actively working on it. James, though skeptical, acknowledges the potential significance of Maddox's interest in the DNA, suggesting that someone, possibly Maddox herself, may suffer from the same ailment and fear death. Sharon emphasizes Maddox's determination to acquire the DNA and notes their opportunity to negotiate or confront ARC-15 following the exchange of DNA. The scene then shifts to ARC-15, where Angus sits in sorrow, feeling betrayed by Kelly's manipulations. In a tense exchange between them, Kelly, despite her erratic behavior and involvement in chaos and violence, suggests to Angus that they could live together. However, Angus struggles to trust her, pointing out her role in orchestrating the attacks on his crew and the deaths on ARC-3. Kelly reveals that she was part of the team sent to ARC-3 but failed to obtain the DNA. Angus is taken aback by this revelation and questions how Kelly survived alone on the ship. Kelly admits that her communication device was damaged, but Angus insists that Maddox abandoned her. He notes that even upon her return to ARC-15, Maddox didn't embrace her, suggesting she sees Kelly as expendable. Although Angus's observations ring true, Kelly, unable to confront the truth, becomes enraged and storms off. On ARC-3, Sharon has made the decision to head for Proxima B, catching Felix off guard. He questions if they're really abandoning the plan for Planet Rose in favor of Proxima B. Sharon confirms, on which Felix says that ARC-15 likely beat them there and is prepared for any attack. However, Sharon believes they hold a something this time to which they can negotiate. With Alicia setting the coordinates swiftly, they arrive near Proxima B, facing ARC-15. Sharon contacts them immediately, asserting they possess the spider DNA ARC-15 seeks, warning of its destruction if they're threatened. Maddox engages in conversation but remains cagey. Sharon hints at the spider DNA without confirming, then cuts communication abruptly, leaving them waiting. After some time, Maddox reconnects, inquiring about the deal. Sharon proposes exchanging the DNA for the safety of their crew, insisting on their return to the ship. Maddox agrees to the terms, but refuses to return William, which Sharon reluctantly accepts. Now they have to transport the shuttle to Arc 15 with the DNA, hoping that Maddox will release their comrades in return. James offers to go, but Sharon refuses, fearing his fainting spells could complicate matters. James questions Sharon's sudden trust in Maddox, but Sharon clarifies she doesn't trust Maddox at all, which is precisely why she's pursuing this course of action. It becomes evident that Sharon has another plan up her sleeve. Sharon and Stella board the shuttle and head to Arc 15. Upon arrival, Stella emerges with the DNA in hand and delivers it to Maddox, but their crew members are nowhere to be seen. Stella reminds Maddox of their agreement to return their members, but Maddox agrees indifferently, suggesting they return to their shuttle while they verify the DNA. Unbeknownst to Maddox, while Stella returns to the shuttle, Sharon takes advantage of the distraction and infiltrates Arc 15 from the rear, much like the Arc 15 soldier had infiltrated their ship. The episode concludes with Sharon's next moves remaining shrouded in mystery.